Yo, what's good, my nephews and nieces? This is your favorite uncle, Uncle Demi, and today I have another special banger for you, right? Today we're going to talk about another article written about NBA 2K25, but before we get into the video, make sure you drop a like, subscribe, as like the video puts your video to the recommended, and of course subscribe and put your note again for my daily uploads. Without further ado, let's hop straight into the video. Okay, so we all remember the New York Times article that was written about exposing the microtransactions of NBA 2K in general and along with other games. So I'm just not gonna say it was just NBA 2K. It was just kind of a broad article on just microtransactions, but 2K25 was definitely in the crosshairs within that article. And then now today, I came across another article from Game Rant, and Game Rant was basically, again, knocking 2K about just some of their practices. And I wanted to go ahead and share this article with you just so we can get an understanding of the direction. Like, to see a lot of publications coming out against the biggest basketball game in the world is eye-opening, in my opinion. I can't remember seeing these many articles coming out and really bashing 2K and their practices. Okay, so again, this is from Game Rant. I'll leave the full article in the description, but check this out. It says the annual release of NBA 2K25 has been met with less optimism each year in the recent years by many basketball fans. Now, again, that is true. That is true. Year over year, I would say since 2K22 Next Gen, when it came out and all the bad reviews it was getting from there. From that point on, I would say that every year there has just been more and more negative criticism. But what I would say is that it ain't hurting the actual active game users. And in this past year, obviously it hurt, the microtransactions took a little dip in like quarter 3 or quarter 2, but then of course they recouped that and more in quarter 3. So, I mean, there is that up and down play, but that is a true statement right there. It says another offseason sees NBA 2K25 less than 2 months away from release, so the lack of information beyond the cover athletes is disheartening. One common fan complaint is that the game is the same every year and offers minimal new features, right? And we all know we get the 2K 2.0, right? You get the 2.0 every single time. Year over year, it's just like, oh, this is just, and it's funny because you say, like minimal new features. But this practice is not new. Listen, my nephews and nieces, we know about this all the time. Samsung and the iPhone, they make the most minimal upgrades every single year, and they package it and they market it as it's the brand new like the camera pixel was just like, it's not 10 pixels anymore, it's 12 pixels, and people go crazy about it, right? Minimal. And that, to me, that's not to me, that's just business practice, period. You want to do the least amount of work to make as much money as possible. And so that is just America. If you do not know, that's just business 101. That's just how all companies try to do the least amount of innovation that they can possibly do to get away with it and still be able to make double the returns, right? Because if you can't put everything in one phone, because then what are you going to release next year? And what are you going to release in the year after that? So technology for Apple, right, for the Apple iPhone, they already have literally a spreadsheet of what they're going to be doing for the next 10 years. They have technology now that we're not even going to see until 10 years. The military, right, our US military, right, we don't drop everything we have right now. We have new planes and new technology and all this advancements, but we won't see those until 15, 20 years down the line. Okay, and so that's just common practice, okay? So anyway, rookies entering the league and player changing teams are commonly the main upgrades, while other aspects of the annual game say stagnant, which is, again, that is right on par, right? However, it is the early pre-order date and a lack of information that is leading to more anger this year. And I'm not gonna lie, I have been, in my way, I don't know, like I don't have the impressions, I don't know, like I don't have that type of data to know on social media how often 2K and just the pre-order stuff is being viewed in a negative way. But to me, on my timelines, I've been seeing more and more negative energy towards that, all right? NBA 2K25 must start to correct course of fan service or risk more negative reactions, okay? Now, it says what we know about NBA 2K25 so far, right? NBA 2K25 made news by revealing the 3 cover athletes of various Cover options: NBA star Jason Tatum, Asia Wilson, NBA legend Vince Carter, names that will market the game this year. All three are deserving of the honor due to recent accomplishments like winning an NBA championship, winning a WNBA championship, or getting inducted into the NBA Hall of Fame. So of course that all makes sense. But however, not much else was announced with the cover stars beyond a pre-order listing. NBA 2K25 frequently gets criticized for offering little updates on what buyers can expect before making the game available for purchase. The reception is even worse this year, with no game footage, trailer, or teaser information about anything beyond the usual perks, right? Again, that is damning. You see what I'm saying? That is, and it's true. It's not a lie. Like, this is true. This is true. We don't have no footage. We have no trailer or even a teaser. Okay? But the pre-order is out. You can buy the game now. It's almost like going on a blind date. Like, you don't know what you're getting, right? It is what it is. It says video game content creators have called out NBA 2K for not even hiding that the game will likely be very similar to NBA 2K24 and the other recent games before that. The typical NBA 2K modes of My Team, My Player, Play Now, and the other standard options will likely continue with the same elements unless new information is released before the release date, right? Now, I don't know, maybe that is a tactic, right? Remember my video yesterday, and they were talking about like the demo, and like if you bring the demo out and people either think it's trash or they think it's NBA 2K24 2.0, that could hurt the sales, right? So it will obviously it'll benefit 2K in a business standpoint. Is just like, yo, like let's keep everything on the reps, let's get as much pre-sales as possible, and then of course, you know, we'll roll out stuff, and even it'll be just enough. You know, again, like I talk about this all the time, like previews in a movie. Like, you know, you look at the previews in a movie, they show like the best parts of that movie to get you excited to go watch it. And then you go watch it and you're like, well, damn, the preview showed all the best parts of the movie. Like, it generally was nothing else outside of that. It was, you know, and I feel like the trailer, you know, the teaser information, all that, they're gonna show like the new things, right? Apple ain't gonna talk about the fact that it's the same user interface, right? They're not gonna talk about, you know, the text messages and stuff is still the same. Like you can, we ain't upgraded the emotes, right? We ain't talking about all that. We won't talk about, you know, that pixel in that camera now. You know, it ain't 10, it's 12 now. It's 12 pixels or 50. I don't know, right? But you get what I'm saying, right? You want, you know, 2K's gonna talk about the new features, all right? It says most video games try to tempt fans with enticing perks and new features before announcing the pre-sale, which is true. NBA 2K decided to make the game available for sale as soon as possible, and it has upset many already frustrated fans within the community. A new game like College Football 25 finding success will put pressure on games like Madden and NBA 2K over the next few months. Now, what they're saying is finding success is because I feel like College Football 25 rollout was probably the most pristine, perfect rollout I've ever seen. All right, now there wasn't a demo, but my goodness, we had Michael Vick, you know, Tim Tebow, and, you know, Travis Hunter and Shedeur Sanders and, you know, Edwards from Michigan. And we had like all these guys playing the game weeks before the game came out. We had content creators dropping crazy content, right? Weeks before the game came out. I'm talking about you had so much information about NCAA football. You knew everything about NCAA football before you bought it. Listen, when I say you knew everything, we knew everything from the ratings, the features, you know, how the game played, how the game looked, the stadium sounds. It was almost like NCAA football, the devs and EA, they just knew, like, listen, we got a kick-ass game. We're going to show everything up front because we know people going to buy it. I mean, their confidence was on a high. So that is true. Now, Madden is the same product as EA, so I don't know how they're going to roll theirs out, but I'm pretty sure with the way NCAA football did it, and EA and Madden and NCAA football being from the same company, I'm pretty sure you can expect Madden to get that same type of rollout, right? Now, let's talk about the next thing real quick, and then we'll keep it moving and I get you out of here. It says, weak NBA 2K25 pre-order perks upsetting fans. Now, this is where I was like, yo, I definitely want to do an article on this because this right here is true. And I didn't even think of it like this, right? So it says virtual currencies and microtransactions continue to be polarizing topics within video game community. Games like Fortnite and fall games require spending on cosmetics or other perks, but users can purchase those games free or cheap to play before paying for extras. NBA 2K is drastically different as a high-priced game that warrants more spending to get the most out of the game modes. And we all know about that, right? Not only, with Fortnite, it's free to play, right? You can play the game for free. You never had to spend $1 on it. And, none of the requirements to purchase V-Bucks is going to give you a competitive advantage. The stuff that you get from Fortnite is cosmetics, right? It's cosmetics, season passes, and that type of deal. But there's nothing in there that's going to be like, yo, you buy this, you're going to get, the most lethal weapon on the game. Like, you're going to just, what I'm saying? It doesn't happen like that. 2K's different. We all know that. You got to buy the game. Once you buy the game, you got to put more money in. You can't run around as a 60 overall. You're going to get absolutely destroyed. So you got to put more money in the game, become an 85 overall. Then you got to play the game some more and then put more money in the game to upgrade your player, right? Now, I know 2K's angle is going to be, well, we do give you VC throughout your playing, right? But no, ain't nobody is going to sit there and play the game that many hours, that long, with taking losses, being at a disadvantage to other people that put money in the game. It's not going to happen, right? You got to put money into the game, lots and lots of money in the game, or you're just going to fall behind. So it's so true right there. It says the pre-order bonuses for NBA 2K25 play into the microtransaction world, but the perks aren't strong enough. Virtual currency is the first thing mentioned in each tier of the pre-order, with the amount of the game funds depending on which edition one purchases. NBA 2K's in-game pricing for items in various modes makes it harder to sell since most high-priority items are beyond any pre-order bonus. So just to keep, basically what they're saying is that beyond the pre-order bonus, 100,000 VC ain't gonna get you nothing. You buy the Hall of Fame pass, 100,000 VC isn't going to put a dent. It ain't gonna move the needle, right? It costs 400,000 plus VC to max out a player. 100,000 VC ain't gonna do nothing. I don't think 100,000 VC is even gonna make you an 85 overall. You understand what I'm saying? So it doesn't, and it's true. What this man is doing is cooking right now. He's stating nothing but facts, all right? It says, my career is a popular NBA 2K mode that will see multiple pre-order bonuses looking to tempt fans, but many of the items feel pointless. Cosmetic items like skateboard skins, player t-shirts, and jerseys offer little to make one excited about pre-ordering the game. That is a fact. The most valuable Hall of Fame edition offers skill boosts and Gatorade boosts, but that's a fraction of what's needed to get the best value of a my player in NBA 2K. The Gatorade boost and skill boost will be gone in one day, right? You'll use that all up in one day. It ain't like you get the Hall of Fame edition, you get unlimited skill boosts and unlimited Gatorade boosts, because then everybody will buy that edition. You see what I'm saying? So, like, again, this man is cooking. He's speaking facts right now. Another popular mode with a presence in the pre-order is My Team for NBA 2K players who love the fantasy team element of putting together a dream roster. The biggest pre-order bonus are an Amethyst coach card and a Jason Tatum card with the 89 overall. Given how many great cards ranked in the 90s come out for this mode, Tatum's pre-order card will likely be outdated rather quickly, and that is also true. You get that Jason Tatum, and then that first playbook that comes out is going to have tons of 8, 9, 10 cards that are going to be higher rated than Jason Tatum, and of course people are going to buy money, so that Jason Tatum card doesn't even have any value. Really, you might have an advantage with Jason Tatum for a couple days. You see what I'm saying? And after that, there's none. All right. Last thing I want to say, and then I'm going to wrap this up. It says NBA fans want more from NBA 2K before release. The first major NBA 2K trailer must excite fans into buying the game. NBA 2K25 will eventually release a trailer and give it more information before the game is released. But the lack of updates after the pre-order news so far has soured many fans. Fans deserve some upgrades to the actual gameplay. Nothing about an individual challenge mode for a player or new game features have been teased at all. NBA 2K24 had Kobe Bryant's Mama moments as a side option to at least offer some variety in smaller modes. A lack of update concerns customers about how many changes will be made when trying this year's game, or if the developers want to make changes. Some believe that NBA 2K is recycling the same game each year, with mostly roster updates as the big changes, which ultimately risks losing some of the customer base. However, basketball is hotter than it's been in many years thanks to the WNBA and the Olympics, adding some major stories outside the NBA season. NBA 2K can improve the WNBA representation and utilize Team USA rosters like it in the past. My career and my GM would be more appealing with much better pre-order bonuses. Even the overlooked play modes of online head-to-head games with current teams has not been upgraded in 5 years. Holy! When he said 5 years, I sat there and I was like, hold up. I was sitting there thinking, I'm like, yeah, play now, online, head-to-head. Let's just think about it. When's the last time we seen some changes in the play now online? 5 years. I don't know what the changes was before that, but I just know like every single time play now is basically the same. Nothing's changed. So last thing, and I wrap it up, every aspect of NBA 2K could be improved or tinkered with to at least provide some new, something new. The fast pre-order announcement and no other news outside the cover name set up a negative combination to worry about the future of the game. Sports video games are getting stagnant, which often spell doom for past franchises. NBA 2K25 must address the fan concern and deliver a strong trailer with some new features or risk more negative momentum. All right. So again, I will put this article link in the description, but I'm telling you right now, man, the dude was cooking with grease. Like he was cooking, he was spitting nothing but facts, but I'm definitely intrigued and interested to know what do y'all think about that. All right. So I'm definitely interested and intrigued to think about what y'all feel and think about that. Let me know in the comment section. But other than that, it's your favorite old head, Uncle Demi. I'll be back really, really soon on the Banger Man. You know, when I say back soon on the Banger, you know exactly what I'm talking about. I'm talking about tomorrow, man. I'm out.